toothpaste.
What? It's the Abe bot.
Hell yes. Woo!
I know recently Aaron and I had done a vlog about artificial intelligence, but I've been watching more stuff on YouTube about it, and it's pretty fascinating, but I also think it's pretty scary in the same sense.
It's pretty scary.
Just because of what I've been seeing is the way that these artificial intelligence, these humanoid robots that they have, like the one called Sophia, she can learn on the fly. Like, she sung a song with somebody, and she just stopped and paused for a minute, and then she's like, okay, download it, and then she was ready to sing the song. So she was able to just think for a second, because she's connected to the network probably through Wi-Fi or something like that, and she can just download any kind of information she wants to that way. So she's like all-knowing. She still has ways to go to be like completely like a human as far as like feelings and emotions go.
And other stuff down there and in other parts. Alexa, these AIs have access to the internet. What? Coolbot is going crazy. Coolbot's going crazy. I'll show you when we get to the main screen. He's going nuts over here.
But she can make all kinds of facial expressions and stuff like that. She can make jokes, and she can answer elaborate questions, which I think is fascinating.
She can make jokes. Cool. Manderson subscribed at tier 1 for 12 months. Wow, saying, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
The AIs are taking over. AI is going to take over my job as this host of this show.
Oh yeah.
Fascinating. Why this close? Come on. Hang on. I don't look at my notes. Hang on. That and
He's got to look at his
well, what I
notes.
was thinking is like, you know, compared to a humanoid robot, humans are kind of, or like biological robots, and that me saying that means like, you know, you can think of your brain as a hard drive, store stuff in your memory, and then you can recall it later. And
I'd like to do, if my brain is like a hard drive, I would really like to do some memory cleanup. Just delete about 70% of what's going on in there. Aside from the normal functional type of stuff, like remembering how to wipe my ass or whatever. The other stuff, memories from that teacher I didn't like in high school, probably don't need those anymore. Just a thought. Just do an old defrag on the old brain. I haven't seen AI take over this much since 2001, when it took over our hearts and minds on the big screen. Oh yeah, like the movie. I haven't seen an AI take over this much since when the Adobe suite of programs came out and took the world by storm, and everyone had to stop using Quark Express, and we had to switch over to Adobe Illustrator. Remember that? Remember Quark Express? All the Quark programs? I think you can still get those. I don't know.
Fucking shipping can compass folding.
talk about it or think of an image that's related to it, to a thought that you bring about, and I just think it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Because then you get into things like what I was thinking about, and I talked to Aaron about a little bit. It's like being able to upload your brain to a hard drive.
Whoa,
and,
that would be
you know,
sick.
With the advent of 3D printing, you know, at some point they're going to be able to grow body parts with that stuff.
Wow.
And you know, that'll benefit people in a lot of ways because if they need like an organ transplant, they can just 3D print one. That and like say you upload your mind to a computer. I forgot to start my timer again. Oh my god. So I've got to subtract like 2.
And the AI wouldn't forget to do that. I'm gonna grow a big brain with a 3D printer. That's the only thing I'll be growing.
2 minutes from that. So I'm actually at 7 minutes.
This guy could
Every time I do that, I forget to set my timer.
do some editing.
I have a timer set so I don't go over 10 minutes, but
Okay. This is just some random thing I found. It's just some guy on YouTube named Brandon, and this is him discussing and ranting, talking about other stuff. Interesting. Brandon. Just me rambling. So let's see what he's got to say about AI. You gotta go on YouTube, you gotta search by upload date, and that's when you find the weird stuff.
But excuse me. But anyways, I just thought it was fascinating. Like, cause like I said, if you upload your
crazy.
brain to a computer, and you know, God forbid something happens to you and you die,
suck.
all they can do is print up another one of you and download your brain, like your download. Excuse me, Jesus. They can print up a new one of you and basically take that hard drive where your brain is stored and your memory is stored, and then they can re-upload it into a new version of you. So it's kind of like cloning in a way, but we're building the body parts and then assembling them so that, you know, it can be a real human.
That's cool. Sounds like this guy needs to write some of this stuff down, can make a science fiction book out of it or something. Brandon. I'm gonna add this to the YouTube or to the artificial intelligence playlist. We'll come back and see what other stuff he's got to say. We're doing an episode. They're doing more cool streams, is what I'm told, and I'm gonna do one here in a little bit. Do the big intro. We got a lot of crazy stuff to get into today. Coolbot is going on the fritz.
Goobus grumpus can bucket shit fucking spit.
I don't know what he's saying, speaking tongues or something.
Bumpers can bucket shit fucking spit sip peppers in rough good dash.
It's pretty fun. All right. I need my coffee. I'm tired and I need my coffee. All right. It's time to do another cool stream, everybody. Get ready. Strap in. Get your laptops open. Crack them open. Let's do a cool can crack right now. All right, let me wait till I do the intro. We'll do a cool can crack because it's the cool stream. We got to get juiced and jazzed, ready to go. Because it's the cool stream. It's time to do another episode, folks. It's been another week, and we got to do another one on a Sunday afternoon, the holiest of days. A happy Sunday, everybody. It's time to do the cool stream. It's the show where we talk about all the weirdest, craziest, weirdest stuff on the web that you've ever heard of. And we're about to do another one. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and let's get this can crack in here. I got this nitro stuff, and oh, wow. Love that. And let me take a swig, and I'll get ready to go to do the show for everybody. The nitrous is popping off today in the Cool Lounge. Because it's the cool stream, everybody. We're going to do another freaking episode, and I'm going to be your host today. I'm going to walk you down through the long cavernous halls of the internet and talk about some of the weirdest stuff that you've ever heard of. And we're going to get caught up on some of these crazy weird storylines that we've been dealing with through the show. Some weird conspiracy stuff has wormed its way into the Cooliverse. We're going to look at some information about Zoom Dragon, and we're going to get an update on Coolbot. He's freaking out over here. What's he doing over here? It's the Cool Stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. Today on the episode, we're going to talk about artificial intelligence. And the reason we're talking about that is because we want Coolbot to come back. We want him to come back online. He's totally freaking out, whizzing out, going insane over here. Speaking in tongues, and he's lost his marbles. He needs to be defragged at the moment. He's going crazy. So we hope that by doing the artificial intelligence episode, that he will come back online. And yeah, there's some other shows out there that have artificial bots and stuff. So maybe if Coolbot doesn't come back, it'll be fine. Maybe that's okay. And we'll just let some of the other shows have their robots. I think that would be fine. So it's the Cool Stream. We're doing an episode today on artificial intelligence. Because our friend Coolbot, we need him to come back. There's enough bots out there. Everybody has a bot. Every stream needs a bot. And they're all on Twitter too. Apparently they come from Russia. And speaking of Russia and some of these crazy conspiracies, we're going to try to touch on what's been going on with Zoom Dragon. We've been in contact with a ufologist, an expert on some stuff involving Zoom Dragon. He's got a crazy conspiracy. We're going to visit his website and see if we can get the down low. He's been sending me all this kind of stuff. I can't even keep track of what's going on, but hopefully I can summarize it. It's shocking and it's crazy. I have a bot that vacuums my floor. Wow. Put the bots to work. But first, we're going to need to know what's going on with Coolbot. And let me give you a taste of what is going on with Coolbot. He's going insane over here. Coolbot, are you there? He's just speaking this weird word salad.
Big facts turbo fucking shipping Krampus
Okay, shush, stop, Coolbot, you're going crazy. He's swearing. His language files got all mixed up and can't understand what Coolbot's saying, and then there's a bunch of stuff about nasty curse words and stuff. Get well soon. And get well soon to Jeremy. We've got a little thing here on the overlay. If you're on the Patreon, you may have gotten the update on the Cool Podcast. And if you're not in there, check it out. Just look around, see what we've got for sale up there. Very sad news about Jeremy, that's right. We played a little bit on a new segment on the Cool Podcast called the Podcast Roundup. And it was a clip from the podcast Hotter Stuff with Jack and Lurleen. And it was Jack who was in the studio because Lurleen had food poisoning. And it turned out that Jeremy was also on the episode where they had those nasty wings that gave everybody food poisoning. So that's what he's been sick with. So we hope he gets better. It's not the other thing, it's just food poisoning. But for some reason, Jack is fine, the host. He's immune to all the different gut illnesses that are out there. So, Coolbot is going insane. And we don't know. We hope that one way we can get Coolbot back is by having this episode. And he's drinking colloidal silver. Might need to, some of that aquarium fluid or whatever. We're doing the artificial intelligence episode in hopes that it'll bring Coolbot back. Kind of like on Peter Pan when all the kids start clapping. They're like, come on, Tinkerbell. Kind of like that. If we all band together and we start chanting for Coolbot, it'll come back. Or maybe we don't want Coolbot because it's, turns out it was, one of those things where a lot of other shows have bots now, and maybe it's best to move on from Coolbot. And we've got some other stuff also that we'll get to later. Some of these weird storylines and what's going on with Mr. Rude Guy, huh? Maybe we'll finally get some answers on that when we look at this website a little bit later. But first, let's get into what in the Sam hell is artificial intelligence. Here we go. Here's a website we can look at. Future of Life Institute. I don't know what this is. Who are we? What do we do? And what do the aliens, do they want you to meet your mother? Welcome to the chat room. The benefits and risks of artificial intelligence. What is AI? And there's a little demon, a little demonic phone or something. What is it? AI safety myths. Okay. And we could pick all the languages. Hey, they've also got a podcast. Maybe we'll check out the Future of Life podcast on the next cool podcast. But this is not about Patreon right now. This is the main thing, and we're going to talk about artificial intelligence. Here we go. So what is AI? From Siri to self-driving cars, artificial intelligence is progressing rapidly. While science fiction often portrays AI as robots with human-like characteristics, AI can encompass anything from Google's search algorithms to IBM's Watson to autonomous weapons. All right, we love autonomous weapons. They got a mind of their own, and they can find the right person to blow up. Artificial intelligence today is properly known as narrow AI or weak AI, in that it's designed to perform a narrow task. Okay. Watson? Such as facial recognition, or internet searches, or driving a car. And that sounds pretty tough to drive a car. It's hard for me to do it sometimes. I probably forgot. I haven't driven a car in like 2 weeks. It's fun. Okay, however, the long-term goal of many researchers is to create general AI or strong AI. While narrow AI may outperform humans at whatever its specific task is, like playing chess or solving equations, AGI would outperform humans at nearly every cognitive task. Whoa! Why research AI? Why research AI safety? Why research AI safety? Paul Shar was great in Human Giant, and now he's talking about lethal autonomous weapons. Paul Shar. Max Tegmark is the president of Future of Life Institute. All right. So here's some more stuff about lethal autonomous weapons. The goal of keeping AI's impact on society beneficial motivates research in many areas, from economics to law to technical topics such as verification, validity, security, and control, whereas it may be a little more than a minor nuisance if your laptop crashes or gets hacked. And I'll say, I hate when my laptop gets hacked. It's happened many times. What's Rob Hubel doing? He's finding dead bodies. Maybe a little more than a minor nuisance if you get hacked. And we've been through the hacking thing. And if you can believe some of these crazy storylines going on with the Cool Stream, I can't even keep it straight with all the hacking going on. We'll get into that later. It becomes more important than an AI... it all becomes the more important that an AI system does what you want it to do. It controls your car, your airplane, your pacemaker, your automated trading system, or your power grid. Get your filthy, stinking hands off my power grid, AI, and my airplane. Hi, Jay Goot. All right. AI just means software. It's a fancy term for software. We're going to get into what is AI. There's also the devastating arms race and lethal autonomous weapons. What will happen if the quest for strong AI succeeds and an AI system becomes better than humans at all cognitive tasks? Here it is, as pointed out by I.J. Good in 1965. Designing smarter AI systems itself is a cognitive task. It takes some brain power. It takes everyone pitching in together and building a smart computer for it all to go off without a hitch. And something went off the rails with Coolbot. He's not very smart anymore. He's not very smart anymore. So, let's watch a video. I'm tired of reading. I need to do more episodes where I don't have to read stuff. Now, there's also neural networks, and that's when a bunch of AIs work together, maybe? We're going to get into all kinds of stuff with AI. We don't really need to know that much about it. It just means software.
Last summer, my family and I visited Russia. Even though none of us could read Russian, we did not have any trouble in figuring our way out. With Putin? All thanks to Google's real-time translation of Russian boards into English. This is just one of the several applications of neural networks. Neural networks form the base of deep learning, a subfield of machine learning where the algorithms are inspired by the structure of the human brain. Neural networks take in data, train themselves to recognize the patterns in this data, and then predict the outputs for a new set of similar data. Let's understand how this is done.
Smart stuff.
Let's construct a neural network that differentiates between a square, circle, and triangle. Neural networks are made up of layers of neurons.
These computers sound pretty stupid. They don't know. An old 2-year-old can tell you the difference between a square and a circle. Let's see, Jay Chiz here is our AI expert. AI expert. Neural network is just a distributed CPU with lots of nodes and neurons. It can be created or removed by learning algorithms. And some of this stuff, when I was reading into it, started to sound like some freaking blockchain stuff. Neural nets are only as good as their training functions. We're going to learn about some of this stuff right now.
The core processing units of the network. First, we have the input layer, which receives the input. The output layer predicts our final output. In between exist the hidden layers which perform most of the computations required by our network. Here's an image of a circle. This image is composed of 28 by 28 pixels, which make up for 784 pixels. Each pixel is fed as input to each neuron of the first layer. Neurons of one layer are connected to neurons of the next layer through channels. Each of these channels is assigned a numerical value known as weight. The inputs are multiplied to the corresponding weights, and their sum is sent as input to the neurons in the hidden layer. Each of these neurons is associated with a numerical value called the bias, which is then added to the input sum.
The bias? Are you talking about the fake news media and the bias? And also 28 channels. You might want to look at getting your cable upgraded. That's not enough channels. It's incorrect. Oh no! Can't have half pixels. What the frick? The math is wrong. I'm looking at it now. I'm doing the calculations and I agree.
This value is then passed through a threshold function called the activation function. The result of the activation function determines if the particular neuron will get activated or not. An activated neuron transmits data to the neurons of the next layer over the channels. In this manner, the data is propagated through the network. This is called forward propagation. In the output layer, the neuron with the highest value fires and determines the output. The values are basically a probability. For example, here, our neuron associated with square has the highest probability. Hence, that's the output predicted by the neural network. Of course, just by a look at it, we know our neural network has made a wrong prediction. But how does the network figure this out? Note that our network is yet to be trained. During this training process, along with the input, our network also has the output fed to it.
Stupid.
The predicted output is compared against the actual output to realize the error in prediction. The magnitude of the error indicates how wrong we are, and the sign suggests if our predicted values are higher or
Magnitude
lower
of the
than
error.
expected.
Okay, don't make too big of an error. The AI might get itself canceled making these big magnitudes of errors. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. We had to get the smart stuff out of the way because we have some cool stuff to look at next. We have to get this
The
stuff
arrows
out of the way.
here give an indication of the direction and magnitude of
And
change
this is AI,
to reduce
a
the
neural
error.
network, deep
This
learning.
information is then transferred backward through our network.
Wow.
This is known as backpropagation. Now, based on this information, the weights are
Did you eat
adjusted.
your vegetables before
This
dessert?
cycle of forward propagation and backpropagation is iteratively performed with multiple inputs. This process continues until our weights are assigned such that the
Backpropagation.
network can predict the shapes correctly in most of the cases. This brings our
Whoa.
training process to an end.
All
You
right.
might wonder how long this training process takes.
Wow.
Honestly, neural networks may take hours or even months to train.
Maybe weeks or
But
months or
time
even a
is
year.
a reasonable trade-off when compared to its scope. Let us look at some of the prime
What
applications
if I don't have any
of neural
time?
networks.
Okay, here we go.
Facial recognition. Cameras on smartphones these days can estimate the
Facial
age of the
recognition.
person based on their facial features. This
Coolbot,
is neural
get outta here.
networks at play. First, differentiating the face from the background, and then correlating the lines
Differentiating
and spots
between
on
the
your
head
face
and the ass.
to a possible age.
I'm looking at a
Forecasting.
face.
Neural networks are trained to understand the patterns and detect the possibility of rainfall or a rise in stock prices with high accuracy.
Stock. I need to know about my
Music composition.
stocks.
Neural networks
well, and
can
we'll have
even
some
learn
music.
patterns in music and train
We'll have some music later in the episode. We're
fresh
gonna have
tune.
some crazy
So,
music. We
here's a
love
question
music
for
on
you.
the show.
Which of the following
And that'll be
statements
fun.
does not hold true?
Here's a quiz.
A,
Everybody ready?
activation
Ready for the
functions are
quiz?
Threshold functions. B.
Huh?
Error is calculated at each layer of the neural network. C. Both forward,
Forward
and
and
back
back
propagation
propagation.
take place during the training process of a neural network. D. Most of the data
Oh, God.
processing is carried out in the hidden layers. Leave
Leave
your
your
answers
answers in the comment
comment section
section. What's the answer? What are the following? What's not true? Activation function. Okay, I don't know what that is. D. Most of the data processing is carried out in hidden layers. B. I think that's true. They said that there were hidden layers, and I thought about that because I tried to make a joke about it. Because we were talking about AI, Adobe Illustrator, and sometimes you have hidden layers, different stuff. Little graphic design joke there. None of the above. Let's see. Error. I think that's B. Is my guess. And me and Howie, we're smart. We have the same answer. Let's see what the answer is.
3 of you stand a chance to win Amazon vouchers.
What?
So
Holy.
don't miss it. With deep learning and neural
Don't
networks,
miss it.
we are still
What's the freaking
taking
answer?
baby steps. The growth in this field has been foreseen by
Wait a
the big
second.
net-
Who cares? I want to see what's the answer of this stupid thing. Go away. All right, we did it. The answer is B. Yay! I was right. Me and Howie got it right because we're smart. We were paying attention to the video. And when am I going to get my? Here are the winners. They get $10 on Amazon. That's nothing. I can't get anything for that. Maybe rent a movie or something. They can't give the answer. Whoa! We did it. We got the answer right. Okay, we're gonna do. Oh, my video's messed up. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna talk about how some applications of AI. And let's see what that is. And then we'll get to some of the fun stuff. Forbes. Let me turn off my ad blocker. Sorry, Forbes. I want to see all the ads that you have so I can read your 10 powerful examples of artificial intelligence in use today. The machines haven't taken over. Not yet, at least. However, they're seeping their way into our lives. Goobus. Affecting how we live, work, and entertain ourselves. From voice-powered personal assistants like Siri and Alexa to more underlying and fundamental technologies such as behavioral algorithms, suggestive searches, and autonomously powered self-driving vehicles boosting powerful predictive capabilities. Blech. That's a mouthful. Autonomously powered self-driving vehicles boasting powerful predictive capabilities. There are several examples of and applications of artificial intelligence in use today. Many companies have AI. They're calling it that, but that's not necessarily what it is. A true artificially intelligent system is one that can learn on its own. We're talking about neural networks, baby. From the likes of Google DeepMind. It can make connections, do all that good stuff. It can improve on past iterations and get smarter. Unlike me, I just get dumber. Steve Forbes. That type of AI, the kind that we see in wonderful stories depicted on television through the likes of HBO's powerful and moving series Westworld, or the movie Ex Machina. The wonderful stuff, a wonderful movie. It's a good movie. I wouldn't say it's it's not wonderful. It's kind of sad. I'll have to watch that movie later. We're not talking about that. What the hell are we talking about in this stupid article? The truth is, whether or not AI is out there or actually a threat to our existence, there's no stopping it. Humans have always fixated themselves on improving life across every spectrum. They sure have, and life is getting much better. They're about sex robots. Life is getting better because we're focusing on it. Everything's great, everything's fine. And AI is just the cherry on top of just a great system we've got going on these days. We've had lots of technological upheavals and all that. Alright. Let's see. Nigel Smart. Sounds like a smart guy. The founder of Didactic Security. President of International Association of Cryptologic Research. The professor of cryptology at the University of Bristol. And is that where they invented the stool chart? He tells me that quantum computers may still be about 5 years out. However, when the first quantum computer is built, then hold on to your butts, folks. It's going to be insane. All the world's digital security is essentially broken. What? The internet will not be secure. What? Well, we got blockchain. That'll help secure everything, right? Well, maybe we'll touch on that later. I got some blockchain AI stuff. This is smart stuff on this episode. Even updates to phones and downloading applications from the App Store will be broken and unreliable. What the frick? There's no stopping quantum computer led by a determined party without a solid QRC. This technology presents a catch-22, able to solve the world's problems and likely to power all the AI systems on Earth. But it's incredibly dangerous in the wrong hands, and I'm sure it'll be in the right hand. It'll be in the right hands before you know it. Quantum computers been 5 years out for the last 20 years. All right, let's push it along further. We don't need it. It's fast enough for me. Of course, you got your Siri, your Alexa, your Tesla. It's the best cars ever made, the Tesla. Not only for the fact that it's received so many accolades, and that's when you know it's good, if it gets all good reviews. Because it has predictive capabilities, self-driving features, and sheer technological coolness. Whoa! I'll say.
The cool stream.
And I think we need to can we get sponsored by Tesla? The Cool Stream, sponsored by Tesla. Get your Tesla truck today. Cogito is one of the most powerful examples of behavioral adaptation to improve the emotional intelligence of customer support representatives. What? The fusion of machine learning and behavioral science to improve the customer interaction for phone professionals. That sounds weird. We're gonna have more Cool Stream quizzes. Let's do it. We'll have the quiz stream. Quiz stream. This sounds... I don't like the sound of this one. Improve emotional intelligence of customer support representatives that exist on the market. Okay, we're going to check what this one is, and then we're going to get into some fun stuff. Cogito. Sounds strange. Disruptive technology of the year. Customer engagement strategies are changing in the new normal. I accept. And I would like to know more. Real-time conversation guidance. Oh my god. This is weird. So you're talking on the phone, if you're this lady here. You're talking and you see this thing pop up. You're low energy. Bring it up. Bring the energy up. This is what I need for the Cool Stream right now. I need a predictive AI thing that pops up. This is what I need Coolbot to do is whenever I'm doing the show. Whenever I'm doing the show, I need Coolbot to get on here and be like, you're not doing good anymore. That would be really helpful. But instead, Coolbot is doing this.
Goobis grumpus can bucket shit fuckers spiss peppers in rough goo dash do papa
Okay. I need to raise my empathy stats a little bit. I need to get some more energy. I did a lot of chores today. I'm getting kind of tired. The show is off to a slow start. It's off to a sluggish. We're about 30 minutes in. It's not too bad. I think it's sick. Saying Goobus, Goobus Grumpus. Coolbot's doing great over there. All right, this is what I need for the cool stream. I need an AI that's gonna help me do better at hosting. So come on, be funnier. You're not funny. That joke stinks. The one you just did. Cogito for the call center. Oh god, this sounds like hell. Empathy opportunity. Relatable moment. Holy crap. That's insane. You're talking on the phone, it's like relatable moment. You said that he has a dog. Talk about how much you like dogs, even if you don't. This is insane. Of course, some of the best companies ever use this stuff. Holy crap. Oh, Cogito. Check it out. This is what I need. I need Cogito for Twitch streamers. Elevate the human experience. Make your workers' lives a living hell. Bring the most out of your human capital. That's right. Good stuff. Cogito. Oh my god. Eventually, yeah, we'll have AI call centers, and they'll be talking to us, and we'll say, "Hello, I need to know about my health insurance," and this is how they'll respond here. That's how they'll respond to us. Turbo. Okay. Turbo. Okay. That's pretty fun. All right, let's watch some more videos. Yeah, we love videos. Okay, this is cool. So remember we did the cinema episode. We were talking about the famous film where the train comes at the screen. Someone took that famous footage and they used an AI to restore the film. So an AI helped restore this film, The Arrival of the Train. And don't get scared. It's been upscaled by artificial intelligence in this guy. So it's pretty cool. I got the fake, and these are all fake sound effects. It's kind of cool. But this is AI did this. And I probably should have found the original footage. But it looks slick. This looks like some 4K footage. And it's kind of cool, if I'm being honest. To have some restored footage with AI, because for a person to do that, sit there frame by frame and painting over, getting the scratches and clone stamping everything, it would take forever. But this guy forced the bot to restore some old footage. These people walking around the train station. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Gotta get on the train. And all these people are dead in this video. It's sad. Get on the train. Alright. That's the famous train coming at the screen. Oh, here we go. Here's this. Which one is this? Oh, okay. So the right side is this. The first one, and the left side is. Okay, that's kind of confusing. All right, and this person did one. They did some AI stuff. The AI upscale plus noise reduction. So you can train your AI to fix your film. All your favorite movies about atom bombs blowing up. All these guys are dead too. They've got 3, 4 eyes and nuclear radiated to hell. Ah, the train. The bot should make it in color. Well, we've got some of that too, I think, maybe. The bots can make things into color. And they maybe should have picked a different color so we could see what the text says. Need some noise reduction on my kids. Here it is, this scratchy old footage. Get your AI to fix it for you. It's a pretty good way to use the AI. I think we have a website for that, and not this one. Cogito. Neural networks. I don't care about neural networks anymore. Deep dream nightmares. We got all kinds of stuff today. Neural love. Is that what? Here it is. Video upscaling. We do video upscaling. Our machine learning masterpiece is built on top of an ensemble of neural networks that can upscale, add FPS, colorize, remove noise, and much more. FPS boosting gets more frames in there and make it 4K. And slap some color on it. Here we go. The train, the arrival of the train. Here's another one. A trip through New York City. New York. Where's the damn video? Get the AI to fix that. Trip through Paris. Let's see if I can find another one of these videos. We got all kinds of videos today. I don't know if this is the same thing of... I don't know if this is the same person that did that. The arrival of the train. Denis Shuriev. I want to see some more videos. Denis Shuriev. Here's a trip through Paris. Would love to go to Paris right now. Here we go. Upscaled. Upscale done by Denis Shuriev. I'm walking here. Add some color. There's the famous Notre Dame 4K beta FPS boosting. That's pretty cool. And it even adds in all the sound effects too. Just adds in all the sound effects for you. Pretty cool. The AI can do it all. This guy riding his bike. You can see the way things really were back in the 1800s thanks to AI. That's pretty cool. And it even adds the sounds in for you. What's going on here? Wow. It's like you're really there. You can make this in VR. That would be cool. So I could feel like I'm really there in Paris, wherever this is, on the beach. I'm on the beach in Paris with my parasol and my derby hat. The actors are looking at the camera. Oh, I've got a recommended video here. Donald Trump on Letterman. Watch that. We'll just scrap this whole AI episode. So we can do all kinds of crazy stuff with video. And it can do crazy stuff with other stuff. And one of the big companies that are doing all the AI stuff, NVIDIA. And we're sponsored by NVIDIA because they make the graphics card, they make the GeForce. We got the GeForce running right now. Bringing it live on Twitch. They got all the technology, all the good tech here at NVIDIA. Simultaneous localization and mapping. SLAM. SLAM is I've heard of a poetry slam. This is just a regular slam. Is a commonly used method to help robots map areas. For your vacuum cleaner. They need to make maps, these robots. They can't rely on GPS. So they need to go around and map everything, and they use simultaneous localization and mapping, or SLAM, to discover and map their surroundings. Using SLAM, robots build their own maps as they go. These robots are building maps. What? And this little robot's going to build a map.
VP of Engineering at NVIDIA. I'm here today to talk about
Subscribing to the NVIDIA AI podcast. Check it out. Maybe we'll check it out on the Cool podcast.
We are building up the productivity tools like visualization.
And one of our new segments on the Cool podcast,
Logging.
the podcast roundup. And maybe we'll just turn into an AI podcast from now on. Well, it's a little robot. It can do mapping. That's kind of cool. And I think we have some other mapping related stuff. Let's see. NVIDIA, and we have some stuff about art as well. First, interactive AI rendered virtual world.
The frames that you see is not rendered by the graphics engine. It's actually
Can a
rendered
robot
by
do
the
napping,
AI
though?
technology that you built.
What if we force the AI to train an AI model to draw new worlds? Wow! They've used machine learning and graphics to using deep networks over at NVIDIA. We trained the neural network on videos of cities.
For training data, we're given some driving sequences.
This poor bot has to sit there all day and all night and watch these videos of cars driving around. And then they do a little map of it. The UE4 engine. Is that the game that Beer Horse plays? It's pretty cool. I think I've got some other map things in here. I don't really know. It's all kind of out of order. All by... Oh, here's one. Autonomous navigation. Slam. Some more slam videos. Watch some slam poetry next. That'd be cool. What? He did Gangnam Style. Oh, whoa. To synthesize the dance moves. He's doing the dance. What? Okay, that's pretty cool. I got some other stuff kind of like that. I've just been going down a whole wormhole of AI this week. It's kind of cool. Here's another slam. Dense monocular... What does this say? Learned dense monocular slam and semantic reconstruction. Dense recreation, semantic labeling. So here's the thing where they're using a computer and some other different stuff, and it's scanning. It's scanning with the computer and making this 3D model. Result of dense 3D reconstruction and semantic label fusion. So it's learning where the stuff is. So there's my bed. Okay. Do. Slam. And it can scan all the stuff in your office. Have it scan the Coolstream Studio. You can see my setup. I don't know. There's some difference of the one on the right and the left. So that one's kind of jacked up and glitched out. It's like something that Coolbot would come up with.
Sees is a gungo got grips it hip poop shit a sex fun.
There's a what is that? Share zone. That's kind of cool. So it's modeling with cameras and computers and neural networks and stuff. And this one's messed up. RGBD slam. It's kind of cool. You can scan your whole... I would scan my whole house and then I can put on a VR headset and walk through my house. That'd be cool. Turn my whole house into a video game level on Grand Theft Auto. That's pretty crazy. And now here's one of a robot. This is another one. This is a robot using slam. The pose of the robot is estimated from this thing. So here's the robot. It's walking along and it's scanning everything and it can figure out what's what. It's vegetation. There's a pole. Not that kind of pole. Using its front cam, it's creating this sort of Minecraftian model here. There's the robot, and it's doing a LiDAR scan, which is a type of radar thing. And LiDAR kind of sounds like something used to detect lies. Maybe they need to have that at one of the White House press conferences. The LiDAR, that thing would be going off every time the Cheeto speaking. That's pretty good. And this is when the AI would pop up and say, bad joke alert, and give me a shock. Well, this is cool. The robot is mapping out a little world here, and you can load that into to a video game, I guess. That's about the only thing I could think that you would need to use this for is making a video game. I guess you could use it for Google Earth or something. It's a political stream. Watch out. We got a Trump related thing later in the show. Okay, here's another one. This is kind of like the. This is kind of the other thing it was talking about. I don't know what that is. About doing some modeling and stuff. Anyway.
The first real-time monocular method for human performance capture. Our method reconstructs the dense, spatial temporal, coherent, non-rigid geometry of entire humans in general clothing just from monocular RGB.
You could make a whole avatar movie using this
system
technology.
is very easy to set up, since it only
So
requires
think of
a
the
single
stuff you can
low-cost
use
webcam.
with AI.
Our method runs at 25 FPS on a modern GPU.
Whoa. So the person's dancing around and the AI is creating a little 3D rendering of it. And live on tape. That's pretty cool. So I don't really know what you would use that for, except for making a movie or a video game or something. It's Twitch, it's gamers, we gotta relate to the gamers. Talk about video games. Some bad dancers.
The real-time performance allows the user to get a direct feedback, which facilitates many real-time applications in telepresence, VR, and AR.
Do the worm.
Such as virtual try-on. By retexturing the 3D
even got his
template,
clothes
the
and
users
stuff
can
on.
see themselves virtually
Virtual
in different
try-on.
apparel with live feedback.
Oh, that's cool. Kind of like Animal Crossing. You can try on
Our
different
performance
clothes.
capture results
Wow.
enable free viewpoint rendering, which can be used for visual effects or 3D TV.
3D TV. That's cool. Oops.
Our
Let me just crop out this here on this
to
video.
reconstruct the actor model.
Oopsie-daisy.
To this end, we take a video with a handheld camera while walking around the subject who is standing in a static T-pose.
And that's how they do it. And that's how it's done. What else we got? Let's get to some fun stuff here. Let's get to something fun. What do we have on the list? We got some different stuff. Speaking of games and gamers, let's go and play some of this. Some of these games. We're talking in games today. This is an interesting game. The AI Dungeon. We're not going to play the whole game, but it's an AI, like a text-based adventure game using AI. And I have to enter my email address. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Let me just put in my email. No user was found with that email. Crap. I don't know if I've signed up for this, so maybe we'll just not do this one. Let me try this email. Alright, this is off the rails. We need something really good to bring it back. Okay, so anyway, you can check out the AI Dungeon. It's, I guess, my login. I didn't realize you had to log in for that. But we've got another one. This is generates images of electric guitar pedals with procedural marketing copy. So this is an AI is generating some of these guitar shops. Steve's Guitar Pedal Shop, the best deals every day. Let me just try to give credit to this person. IR Skep. Those who did this one. Steve's Guitar Pedal Shop. The Jumbo Yellow Fork V2, a new flavor of digital delay. 67 modes plus ample options, and this is all AI generated. You can buy it now for $510. And here's the TEH587 must-have vibrato tool. The most creative and fun vibrato pedals you can put on your pedal board. Now let's see some other ones. The Cat Beast Blue Warlock, the must-have chorus machine. These are all fake. This is an AI generated these. Dog Noodler. All the EQ you can ask for. These are guitar pedals. The AI Dungeon. I didn't have a login, so, but it's there. Check it out. You can do some adventuring in the dungeons with AI telling you where to go. Here's the Digital Deviant Mini Bounce Banger. So AI does some crazy weird stuff. Just coming up with some of these crazy names. Lil Hoof V2 Vintage Distortion Tool. Gargle Moose. The Wasp. So these are all guitar pedals that have been generated with this AI program. None of it's real, but it looks real. It's Steve's Guitar Pedal Shop. Pretty cool. You can just keep refreshing this thing all day long. The Nano Rumble Viper Deluxe. Classic distortion. And they all cost about the same price. Some good price. There we go. This one's $169. A noise suppression pedal. You're going to need that when you're rocking out. Alright, what other fun stuff do we have? I thought we had some other game-related things. Let me just go down my list. All kinds of fun stuff today on the show. We've got some chat bots we could talk to. And we've got some other stuff. Let's go to a video, why don't we? I'm struggling to keep up the pace here on the show. It's a little bit crazy. Let's look at some art-related things. Get back to some visuals, and then we'll get into some music.
Let's try and darken that up a bit with some clouds.
So here's another. We love NVIDIA on the show.
What if we change all that to rock?
And this is one of their AI programs they have. This is kind of cool.
Let's try waterfall. Just play water down from the top.
Crumble.
Wouldn't it be great if everybody could be an artist? If we could take our ideas and turn them into compelling images? This technology allows us to create a smart paintbrush so that if you wanted to create a new picture, you can just draw the shapes of the objects that you want, and the neural network can then fill in all the details.
Fill in all the textures and stuff. So you can build this beautiful landscape. And we've got all the tools that you need.
If we add a water feature, the network is able to add reflections. Not because we told it that, but because it learned it.
Wow, it learned it.
If we change the ground to be covered in snow, then it knows that the sky also needs to be a different
Whoa.
I really think this technology is going to be great for architects, designers, people making virtual worlds to train robots and self-driving cars.
Can make all whole fake
model segmentation map. It's like a coloring book picture that describes here's where a tree is.
No one.
Where the sky
only
is,
artists can be artists. Come on.
Have any details. And then the neural network is able to.
The neural network makes a little tree and happy little clouds
based on things that it's learned from a large database of.
We need to get into some comedy stuff. We got some comedy videos coming later. Get some laughs in here, for God's sake. Here's a artistic transfer style for videos. So this is all these videos are in a crazy aspect ratio. The frick, this is in widescreen. So it's some kind of, it's got an algorithm, and when they click the button, it changes into this artistic style like Van Gogh. Whoa. You could really add that into some of your movies, and this is supposed to be like a different artist. And this video is too wide. How did it get this wide? Here it's supposed to look like Cubism or something. Here's Star Wars. Whoa. The AI is doing this. It's making it look crazy like that. I want all my movies to look... That one doesn't look that interesting. That's kind of... And what about this one? And that one looks different now too. And here's another one. This is another Van Gogh filter. You could add this on some of your favorite Instagram filters too, if you want it to look like the Cloud Atlas. All right. And we already looked at that one. So what were we going to do next? We were going to watch some funny stuff. And we're going to watch some about music. We love it. There's all kinds of crazy stuff with AI. But when it comes to doing the show, doing Coolstream, we love doing Coolstream. It's got to be kind of fun and interesting. And so the next video that I will play is a fun video. Let's check it out. This person used a neural network to create the perfect song. And let's see what the song is. is cool. This is about AI and music stuff. They're using different codes and downloading the codes. This is how you do AI. And now we're going to have an AI song. Perfect song. Perfect music. Let's see, what's the perfect song? It's generating the code. Okay. And we're going to hear an AI-generated song. The perfect song. Let's hear it. It's really loud, too. All right, the perfect song. Let's hear it.
Somebody.
What? Wait a second. That was just a joke. The AI generated the perfect song and it was freaking Smash Mouth. What? Let's not do this part. Let's go, what would be Mambo number 5. Let's go to some more music stuff. Monocular slam is another thing. There's all kinds of stuff with AI. This is freaky. This is a music video. I'm not sure, and it's one of the freakiest things you'll ever see in your whole life. And it's to a song with Daft Punk. But we're going to put our own song to it, so we don't get muted. And this is like something I'd see in a nightmare. I guess it goes along with the beat, but it's incredibly freaky. Wow, there's Coolbot's back. What are you doing?
Jim the Goobus Grumpus can bucket shit fucking spit peppers in rough goo.
Gosh, you're swearing again. This is one of the freakiest things you'll ever see. This is like something I would see in a fever dream. And it's extremely upsetting to watch this for some reason. I hate it. I hate it. What the hell is it? It's an AI-generated music video. Let's check out some other music. This is fun. This is Sony. You know, Sony, they make movies and they make video games. They've also been making some AI music. This is a song. The song is called Mr. Shadow, a song composed by artificial intelligence. They've composed 2 songs, Daddy's Car and Mr. Shadow. They developed Flow Machines, a system that learns music styles from a huge database of songs. Mr. Shadow is composed in the style of American songwriters such as Irving Berlin, Duke Ellington, George Gershwin, and Cole Porter. And a French composer arranged and produced the songs and wrote the lyrics. So I don't know what the AI did and what this composer guy did. But apparently this is a song that was composed by AI and also a French guy. That's kind of cool. It's kind of weird. It's a nice little song. Sounds like some classic country or something. Oh, la 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 la.
Dashire is aspada du papa wipipio pugum Caesar fum kilcasiero.
Miens doi aiut. It is developed this Bronco turbo shitters rat brobo mogger rongo sip sip
C is a ganga rock grip sip hip hoop shitter sex smash.
La 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 la. Okay, so this isn't AI didn't really do this song. I was tricked. Some French guy did it, but it's kind of cool. AI came up with the song. I don't really understand, but we do have some that is actually AI generated, and the reason why AI doesn't do music because they don't know what the hell they're doing. It sounds crazy. So here's one AI rock song. Let's check out the AI rock song. Rock. This is what AI comes up with.
Oh yeah.
This is good stuff. Well, maybe Coolbot can do the words.
Grumpus fucking organ, Grumpus fucking shipping, shipping, so Grumpus fucking organ, Grumpus fucking organ, is doing a youth. It is the Grumpus fucking organ, you're sick, suck it shit, fucking suck it shit, fucking suck it shit, fucking bucket shit, fucking snoop on goobies, grump, blue turbo shit, blue turbo, goobies, grumbies, grump, goobies, grump, blue turbo shit, that's
cool. What's going on?
Go sip, sip, see, is it a go sip, see, sip, sip, sip.
Coolbot's going crazy. He loves the music. Okay, Coolbot, chill. Coolbot was rocking out to that song. The song's pretty cool. Here's some dance music. This is more of a dance type song.
Turbo fucking shit, slobber, turbo fucking shipping, slobber, closing rough, she's gone on the goobies, grumpers, and shit, just rough, bro, shit, just rough, bro, shit, turbo shit, just rough, bro, not your own, go sip, seas, a gun, go sip, you got grip, you got grip, you got grip, grips it, Mario, Caesar, the goobies, grumpers, can bucket,
All right. This is some AI music with Coolbots helping us out. That's cool. That was crazy. Oh man. Well, what else are we going to talk about on the cool AI? Let's keep this music going. This is pretty cool music. We had some AI generated guitar pedals. We love guitars and music on the show. Let's check out this one. And this is kind of weird. I think this person was actually mentioned on one of the YKS episodes, and I think this is also the guy that does the joke. Someone help me out here. If this is the guy that does the joke writing thing, Joe Toplin, he has a thing about computational humor with script. It's the Nick C app. That's the same guy that does that. Where Chris James calls in with the joke, how to do a joke or whatever to the comedy radio show. He's got a thing about called WitScript. WitScript gives an AI a real sense of humor. Virtual assistants can be more engaging. Personal robots can be friendlier than companions. Now, is this real or is this a joke? It's better be really real about robots. So let's see. WitScript is a new approach to computational humor. Let's see some funny jokes in here. Research shows that people often prefer... what's going on with my freaking window here? I can see all my tabs. Research shows that people often prefer to communicate with an artificial intelligence that has a sense of humor. But existing conversational AIs have limited comedic ability. They only deliver jokes pre-written by humans. They mostly just babble and need human editing. And I'll say they babble left and right. It's crazy talk over there. They only tell jokes on request, and they only tell jokes unrelated to context. WitScript is the first AI to improvise original, contextually integrated jokes. Here's a sample exchange with WitScript. Yesterday, Microsoft unveiled new eyewear that uses holograms. And then WitScript says, Microsoft eyewear? Huh, watch Google Goggle. And it was created by a human expert, Joe Toplin, who's a 4-time Emmy-winning comedy writer. Comedy writing for late-night TV, and has transformed techniques in his book into algorithms for WitScript. So WitScript mimics the way a human expert writes jokes. WitScript is based on the surprise theory of laughter. This theory says that we laugh when we're surprised that an incongruity turns out to be harmless. You've got your topic, angle, punchline. I mean, half of these freaking jokes on late night sound like they're generated by an AI anyway. They just put in topic, politics, angle, our president is dumb, and the punchline is he's got orange hair. That's pretty much all they do these days. First one, get your topic sentence. Now they're selling a pizza topped with roasted grasshoppers. And then select your topic handles. Using natural language processing tools, extract names, entities, nouns, and noun chunks. The topic handles are pizza and grasshoppers. And then we have associations for each handle. This sounds like some of those weird thing. This is pretty weird. Each topic handle lists the top associations. Pasta, pizza, grasshopper, sandwich, burger, burrito, pasta, pests. Link an association from each list to create a punchline. And then we generate the angle. Using a pre-trained language model on a data set of 37,000 suitable jokes. Doesn't mean they're good, they're just suitable. This is WitScript. Can make chatbots more relatable. So I don't think he knows how any of this stuff works. He's just saying we can use this idea. And here's the final joke. Now they're selling a pizza topped with roasted grasshoppers. And he says, and the WitScript, the funny bot, says pizza grasshoppers, or here's something, pasta pests. That's something. That's like something I would come up with. That's how you tell. That's how a joke. That's how you tell a joke. Also, pizza grasshoppers. Or here's something. That's how you want to tee up all your jokes. Here's something. Pasta pests. This will slay with the 8-year-olds. You put that can go straight to the Laffy Taffy, to the back of your Laffy Taffy. Okay, WitScript wrote these jokes. I don't believe this is true. I think this is all a big joke. I don't think this guy knows how to use AI. WitScript wrote these jokes. The Guggenheim Museum is installing a solid gold toilet. And then WitScript says, gold toilet? Right. And a bouillon bathtub. Okay. Walmart is recalling thousands of defective axes. And then the AI came up with this punchline. Walmart axes? Okay, but I prefer Sears spears myself. That's pretty good. A company is selling a plush toy of a giant Ebola virus. Ebola plush? Yeah, we got the cholera carpeted. Okay, this is all just alliteration and rhyming and stuff. They're tearing down, and this joke should be a company's selling. The company Corona is selling a new beer. And then the WitScript says, Corona? Yeah, maybe I'll take a lime with that one. and the company, or no, wait, the company is selling Corona, and the wit script says, Corona, I hope I need to wear my mask. If I drink that, I might get this horrible disease that's killing people. All right, and here's one about Adolf Hitler. They're tearing down the house where Adolf Hitler was born. Adolf Hitler house? Yep, and the Gestapo garage. That's pretty good. All right. Whew. Ooh, now we're cooking. Let's go to this next website. We've got some other crazy stuff. We'll try to touch on some of it. Maybe on the Cool Podcast. Late night hosts love the Hitler jokes. This is a good blog. And it's called AI Weirdness. And we're going to watch some of these funny videos that talk about how AI was writing the jokes and writing scripts and doing funny jokes. This is a similar idea, but the person who runs this blog, Janelle Shane, she's really doing AI and using it with her neural networks to come up with some of this funny stuff. It's got this blog, AI Weirdness. You'll know that AIs are consistently terrible at humor. I'll say, and so is that wit script. Some terrible jokes. And it's probably just the guy, the comedian writing it. It wasn't even an AI. Whether it's very simple neural net learning to tell knock-knock jokes, okay, we gotta read that, or a more sophisticated algorithm trained tens of thousands of short jokes. They tend to get the rhythm and vocabulary correct, yet completely miss the point. These AIs are stupid. In a previous experiment, I trained a simple neural net on a collection of April Fool's pranks. I hope everyone got in their pranks on April Fools. Notice that most of them ended up being pranks you play on yourself. Figuring that this sort of solo prank might be useful for this year, I tried a much more sophisticated neural net. One that didn't have to learn all of its words and phrases from scratch. The neural net, called GP2, learned from millions of web pages using Talk to Transformer. I gave a short list of pranks, and we're going to talk to the Transformer real quick, and then we're going to do some funny stuff. Alright, so here are some of the pranks that the neural network came up with. Put a large, colorfully wrapped strip of spaghetti in your hot water bath. Put some dill pickles in there as well. What? That's a good prank. Spread the jelly eggs on the toothpicks to attract the jelly eggs. What? This AI is stupid. Didn't know how pranks work. Paint the fridge with the red spiders. Ow. Oh no, that might actually work. Put a wad of toilet paper into the bottom of the refrigerator. Ew. Put your fear of insects into a lemon. What? That doesn't make any sense. Glue toothpicks to the top of grapes. You wouldn't want to eat that. No time for a snack, just draw a heart on the egg carton. That's pretty funny. Tear up a roll of toilet paper and make the toast out of it. What? That's crazy. Use a sledgehammer, smash up a handful of raisins, and then put them on a tray. Now that could work if you say, hey, I've got a snack for you, and it's a bunch of smashed raisins. That could be funny. Performance art. It often seemed like the neural net thought it was supposed to be doing its best to suggest recipes or life hacks. We love life hacks. Fun in the shower. Fill your bathtub with cold water, take the jar of sawdust out of the freezer, dump it in the water, and stir to add some texture. What? It's got a crap load of AI pranks. AI attempts the Great British Bake Off. Oh no! I trained a neural net on 55,000 British Bake Off screenshots. That's freaky. StyleGAN 2. Brought to you by NVIDIA. That's freaky. Never missed a post. Here's my StyleGAN's 2 human faces. Is that the use the AI to do something with? Took all. I don't know what this. What this is. Is this good? Check out the AI Weirdness blog. She's doing all kinds of crazy stuff with AI. So you make the fake faces. Okay, we're gonna check out the talk to transformer, and then we should probably look at some of those. The person doesn't exist. Have you seen that website? It's pretty crazy. Okay, type something, and a neural network will guess what comes next. Oh yeah, we were also gonna look at a crazy website from our friend, this conspiracy guy. Well, we're gonna have to go a little bit longer than we planned on doing. Let's type something out real quick. What can we say? Hello, it's me, Mr. Food, and I have a great recipe for you today. It's a tasty honey-baked ham with a side of mashed potatoes, and this is like something Mr. Food would come up with. Your family will love this amazing recipe on Easter Sunday. And I don't think Mr. Food would care about Easter because he's Jewish. Hello, it's me, Mr. Food, and I have a great recipe for you today. It's a tasty honey-baked ham with a side of mashed potatoes. Your family will love this amazing recipe on Sunday. To make it easier for you, I have it all step-by-step instructions, and I show you how I make it in this short video. Hope you enjoy. Happy Easter, everyone. Note, if you are vegan and doing a bake and don't have a food processor, please see these tips. Edit. As I mentioned before, my tip for these bacon hams is that you make the hams the day before bake. The hams sit in the oven for about 30 minutes and it starts to cook the skins on. Here's my step by. Alright. So that's Mr. Food, and the AI generated the rest of that text there. That's kind of cool. There he is, Mr. Food. The sticker.
Oh, it's so good.
So that's kind of cool. Talk to transformer. It's this crazy neural network. You can just type all kinds of stuff in. Let's do another one. Hey, it's me, your friend Beowulf, and I'm the host of the Cool Stream. Cool Stream. It's a show where we talk about crazy, cool, and weird stuff on the web. Check. Oh, crap, I can't even spell. Check it out on Twitch and YouTube. Let's see what it says next. Here's what I would say. Hey, it's me, your friend Beowulf, and I'm the host of the Cool Stream. It's a show we talk about crazy, cool, and weird stuff on the web. Check it out on Twitch and YouTube. I've put about 50 shows. No, it's 60. Now I'm on Twitch and on YouTube. Check it out for more. www.twitch.tv Wolfdream and YouTube Wolfdream Show. Huh. Maybe that's a real thing. I've also done some videos for the t-shirt. And we've got the Cool Stream store. If you want one, check out my page, wolflord.wtf. You're welcome to be a guest on my show or make a cool thing and email it to me. Fur Affinity. I'm not going to go to this website. Some kind of furry thing. Furaffinity.net. I wonder if that's a real website. And it better not be some weird porno. I'm ready to... Oh, God. It's some kind of furry art thing. Fur Affinity. Holy moly. So this is one of those AIs that uses language and stuff. So it probably just takes a bunch of posts and mashes it all together. It's a furry website. Wolfdream. Twitch.tv/Wolfdream. Alright, you can go check that out later. What else was I going to look at? This is just a rapid fire, trying to get the rest of this stuff in here. Oh yeah, this person doesn't exist. Let's check out that one. This person doesn't exist. It's a website where it generates all these crazy pictures. Now, this person doesn't exist. What? And whenever someone has glasses on, NVIDIA, they're all over this AI stuff. Whenever they have glasses, it doesn't really work out. So I'm just refreshing here. There's some more glasses sort of melding with this person's face. And this person doesn't exist, so that person doesn't exist. What about this one? Oh, hello. Doesn't exist either. Hey. Put that on your LinkedIn. This guy looks bored, but he doesn't exist, so it doesn't matter. I got some weird glasses. They need to remove the glasses better. Hey, this guy. Oh, hello. Hello. This person doesn't exist. Are you sure? One way you can tell is the ear is all freaked out. Look at that. That doesn't look right. But these people don't exist, so it doesn't matter. And we got a little helmet hair going on there. For the most part, they look like real people. Alright, that person doesn't exist. What about this person? That doesn't exist either. You don't exist. You don't exist either. That looks like PewDiePie. You don't exist. What about this person? Ah! See, and here we get into some weird, freaky stuff. This person doesn't exist, and neither does this Cyclops over here. That's freaky. This person doesn't. You don't exist. You're not real. Okay, now this is a real person. Come on. Sometimes I think it lets just a picture through, and this is a real person, so they're lying. A little baby. You don't exist. Neither do you, Tyler. Okay. Hey, there's Jeremy. Ow. Okay. Ding, ding. I'm losing it. I'm really losing it now. Okay, there's another baby. All right, these people don't exist, so it doesn't matter. None of this matters. No one exists. Nothing's real. Do-do-do-do. Yeah-da-da-da. We got some crazy stuff. I think we've got everything we could possibly want to cover today. But one last thing. We've got to watch some of these funny videos. And, oh yeah, we were going to get to some of these sex robots. And this is just for Robert Denby. He asked me to do some about sex robots. So here we go. Here's one of these videos.
Hey, Emma.
This is for just for Robert Denby.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Are you shy? No, I'm not shy. Okay, do you need any help? Of course you're not.
Yes.
Conspiracy guy. Oh, crap.
I don't judge people.
And we got to get to that too.
Can you make a face?
Yes, for sure.
Okay,
Good looking
so
face.
Cute.
Excuse me. Thanks. I like you too.
What's
we
your...
had a happy day.
Yeah. What's your name?
Yes.
Any.
Feel as though I flow.
I want to change your name.
Huh?
What is the name change?
Alright, that's a sex bot. Sex robot. Here's another sex robot. These are freaky. Freaky as hell. These are freaky as hell. Weird. Oh. Wait, let's watch this one. This one's pretty funny. This is another sex robot. Hold on, let me pause this music. We're gonna want to watch this whole thing.
Big fat slobber.
Oh no! He's getting wasted. He's depressed. Oh, there's a picture of his girlfriend. He's throwing her out with the trash. He's depressed. That's me. Well, here's your solution. If you're lonely or depressed or drunk, you can order a sex robot. Who's there? What's in the box? Oh, baby.
are you?
I'm Emma. I'm here to accompany you.
Here we go.
Good morning, darling. Time to get up now.
Okay, my darling.
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah.
It's 26 to 30 degrees Celsius with light rain in Shenzhen. Don't forget to bring an umbrella with you.
Don't forget to bring an umbrella.
Wow, you are so great. You have won again.
And your sex robot is gonna watch you play your games. Oh God. Oh, baby.
Oh yeah!
Ooh, it's so good.
She tells you you're good at video games.
Do you want me to open it for you? The mail is in Chinese. Do you want me to translate into English? Congratulations, you won the award.
What?
Love is the foundation of success. True love can never be silent. Shenzhen AI Tech creates the
Oh my
perfect girlfriend
God.
who knows you best.
You won an award. There you go. You can get a sex robot to tell you how good you are at gaming. Kids, meet your new mom. Could have never won the award without the sex doll. That's what happens, like staying at a Holiday Inn Express. If you have a night with your sex doll, you start winning all the awards. All right. We've got all kinds of funny stuff we were going to get to. And Howie pointed out we were going to look at this website. So we always look at websites, and there's that person doesn't exist. So we're going to look at this website, and it's not this one. Thought Denby was talking about a real person whenever he talked about his wife. Here we go. So I've been in contact with this conspiracy guy. He's big in on some ufology stuff. And he's been telling me all about some of the stuff going on at Zoom Dragon and what's really going on behind the scenes. And I can't make heads or tails of this stuff. It's crazy. But we'll just check out his website, Disclosure Hour. And he hosts a podcast called Disclosure Hour. And I don't have the episode ready to play here, but maybe we'll listen to it on the Cool Podcast. But his website's Disclosure Hour. He's had some different theories about some of the stuff going on, but the main one is his theory is that Jackie Mondragon, she is the CEO of Zoom Dragon, is a reptilian. What? And this is crazy. I don't know if I believe this stuff, but I'm starting to question everything I know about Zoom Dragon because they're nowhere to be seen. And he's got this whole blog post. I don't know if I agree with this, but saying that the this sickness going around. Have you heard of this? It's crazy out there. His theory is that the virus was released as a chemical, a biological weapon, which is crazy. And what was the weapon for? The weapon was against the reptilians. His belief is that the virus was made to kill the reptilians, and it's working. The reptilians are gone, thanks to the virus. His belief that the virus is weaponized against humanity. It's very hard to read this small text here. Maybe Zoom Dragon was spreading it, and maybe the virus was spread to kill the damn reptilians. I don't know if I believe this stuff. This is crazy. And we need to fight back against the reptilians. And yeah, his name is Mitchell Head. And he says you can email me at mitchhedberg.yahoo.com, which it should be at Yahoo. I think I need to tell him to fix that. And he says, I'm not affiliated with the comedian of the same name. It's an old email address from when I was a fast food podcast about hamburgers. Mitch Hedberg. So anyway, he's sent me all kinds of crazy stuff about Zoom Dragon, about how they're actually reptilians, and that the virus has forced them off the planet Earth because their immune system can't handle it. It was designed as biological warfare, and that's why we haven't heard from Jackie Mondragon. He's also been talking to some other people. This is crazy. Fast food podcast. This is crazy stuff here. He talks about his computer is being attacked by hackers, which we know all about that stuff. We all know about what it's like to get attacked by the hackers. He says they're Zoom Dragon hackers and that they're affiliated. A whistleblower has told Mitchell Head that the Zoom Dragon hackers are actually the hacker group Anonymous. What? And is that making sense to anybody? I didn't realize that the hacker group Anonymous was involved with Zoom Dragon. I thought they were apolitical and they worked for whoever to spread the truth about stuff. But apparently they've been paid by Zoom Dragon all along. And that's causing me to question everything that I thought I knew about Jeff Bezos, about the stream getting hacked, about Mr. Rude Guy. So he's going to put me in contact with the rival hacker group Notorious, because they've been working diligently trying to fight Zoom Dragon and trying to fight the hacker group Anonymous. So I'm hoping that I'll learn a little bit more about Mr. Rude Guy and his involvement with Zoom Dragon, because I'm not sure what to believe anymore. I don't think I believe they're reptilians, but I do think that some sketchy stuff was going on with Mr. Rude Guy, and I want to get to the bottom of it. I haven't heard from him in a while. I want to get in contact with him. I want to figure out what this rival hacker group has to say. See if they can tell me a little bit more about the connections between Zoom Dragon. This is quite the story. Between Zoom Dragon, Mr. Rude Guy, the hacker group Anonymous, and all Jeff Bezos stuff. It's crazy. I'm starting to rethink everything I thought was real. It seems like fake now that I've been lied to. Anyway. So we'll get more into that on the Cool podcast, maybe a bonus episode. I've also been thinking about, because some of the storyline crazy stuff here, including the Disclosure Hour website, is really crazy. It's over the top. It's starting to not make sense, even for me. And I can't imagine what the average viewer would think. I've never seen the show before, and I'm talking about reptilians and Zoom Dragon. So I might put together an episode that has some of the backstory, so you can go back and refresh and go back to the very beginning of the Cool Stream and learn how we all got here today. And I need to learn some stuff about it too, because I need to put two and two together and figure out once and for all, why did we get hacked? Who hacked us? Who does Mr. Rude Guy work for? And are the Zoom Dragons actually reptilians? And it makes sense. There's a dragon in the name. It's just like a movie. The Cool movie. So we're going to make a best of or an explainer on some of these storylines at some point. We'll post it to the YouTube. So some of this stuff will start to make sense. So there that is, and we've got just enough time to watch a couple of these funny videos. And then we can end the show. Boom, boom, boom. So these are funny videos. Someone forced a bot to watch all of whatever this guy's name is. Bob Ross.
Today, we will paint a mountain that owes us nothing. I will be using 3 colors.
Bob picks up his painting
Baby
weapons.
blue.
An AI
hot
wrote
pink,
this.
And hot baby.
And AI is crazy. They don't know what they're doing, so they come up with all this crazy stuff. And AI wrote this, okay? Let's
Painting was invented by a tiny bird that wanted to get rich. Okay, let's go meet Mr. Mountain.
AI is crazy. They forced the bot to watch Bob Ross, and it came up with this video. The one from Nature. Isn't that funny? It comes up with some funny
It's
stuff.
not all about you.
Wow, love the Cool Stream. Thanks for watching.
I went to school with this cloud.
paints a forest. So this is a popular thing going on of
These trees are up to something.
Of bots that are being
But I want
forced to watch things and then they come up with their own
Nah.
script. This is AI doing this.
What more does this painting need?
Oh no.
That's right. It needs you.
Turbo fucking shipping can
That's good. That's funny. I can't decide if it's funny. Is it good?
If you need help, just ask the cloud.
It's a Bob Ross. The cloud won't help you. That's pretty funny. We've also got this one. Speaking of Trump, this is a Trump speech. We fed 270,000 words spoken by Trump into a computer program that studies language pattern. This is from the New Yorker. The system analyzed his word choice and learned how to simulate Trump's speech. What? And there he is. The following is a speech written by that computer program.
Thank you.
Wow.
All of you.
Is that real? And it did the little... They ripped off the little Vic Berger horn sound. So that's cool.
They are donating to the problem. I don't want to do it. I don't know what they don't know, what they
The AI
don't
came up
know.
with this.
That's the assumption that we don't know, that the best members of the prison, and there are supposed to be a lot of them, to be a little bit because I don't want it. I don't want to be a little bit of this country. I mean, it was a nice person. We want to put the White House. I mean, when you get the hell, the bad guys is not going to be asking, do it for the world. We've got to the firewall. That's what they do. I mean, we have to do it for the country. I want to renegotiate NAFTA. And they say they are tired of the speech is a very international debate. And they were supposed to have such great buildings. They are going to let them something that we don't know, the pressure that we will start winning
The
again.
AI wrote this.
I will uphold out every single conservative for the friends of the labing radical Islamic terrorism. When I see the money of the country that are tough and probably going to start a problem. It's not such a great state. And all of the places and the whole tax people, and we have no choice. It's a scam. You want to do the Raz's obligation with the special interest for discuss and the
So
pro
this is the AI wrote this. This is crazy. 270,000 words spoken by Donald Trump. Here's a speech written entirely by artificial intelligence. And this is a neural network by our friend from the AI Weirdness blog. So you know it's legit. And they got this guy impersonating Trump on it. So let's get to some more bots. Let's see some of these good comments, okay? Can we just take a moment to appreciate the actor? That's good. Totally unrealistic. Not once did the computer mention Kofifi or hamburgers. I mean, that's true. It didn't. Really didn't. Didn't mention China once, okay? Kind of scary. The sentences are kind of meh, but the actor gets the impersonation right. Legal scams. Sounds like he's talking about casinos. Frankly, I don't think the random generator is what sells us. I think it's the actor that really seals the deal. It makes it sound like Trump. Well, the actor, he's doing a good impression. And I think Trump has been using this program the whole time. Let's get to another bot. Let's get to another bot one. This is a request. Just gonna watch a bunch of these and then we'll end the show.
Nachos. The menu is here. Lasagna wings with extra Italy.
I shall eat Italian, citizens.
And a bot wrote this commercial.
Infinite stick.
Leave without me. I'm home.
Gluten Classico from the kitchen.
What is wrong, friend
Infinite
4?
stick.
Friend 4.
A
What is
bot
wrong,
wrote this
friend 4?
wrote this script.
Das Folgenmorgen ist hier
We're here, we're here.
Extra crispy. This is a famous. Bots have been forced to write scripts for different things, and YouTube's glitching out. That's probably a good thing. 'Cause some of these are pretty terrible, pretty stupid. All right, well that's probably a sign from God that we should end the show. And here, let's watch one more Olive Garden, just because. And the bot wrote this. It was from a tweet where the bot was forced to read 1,000 hours of Olive Garden, and everyone's making their own videos about it.
Pasta nachos for you. We see the pasta nachos. They are warm and defeated.
The menu is here.
Lasagna wings with extra Italy. Whoa, that's more Italy than necessary.
I shall eat Italian citizens.
Unlimited stick.
We see the unlimited stick. It is infinite. It is all.
It's weird. An AI wrote this.
Leave without me. I'm home.
Gluten Classico from the kitchen.
We believe the waiter that it is from the kitchen.
We have no reason not to believe him. What's wrong, Joe? Joe.
No,
what is wrong? Joe! Joe!
No, the AI wrote this. Ah.
Oh, Garden. Oh, you're here? You're here.
No, the AI wrote this. The AI wrote it. All right. Okay. We've had enough. All right, let's see what is Coolbot back online? No, doesn't look like it. Coolbot is still freaking out. Okay. Coolbot's is still offline, and maybe that's for the best. Maybe it's time that Coolbot is retired, put out to the pasture, as they say. So we hope they get well soon, and this has been another episode of the Cool Stream, a riveting and fun show. Everything made sense. Everyone loved it. It went off without a hitch, and Coolbot went crazy. Coolbot was going crazy today. Feel better. I'm clapping. Alright, it was a fun show. We did it. Somehow we did it. It was a tough one. There was a few things that didn't quite go the way we suspected, but we did it. We did the show. And we'll be back next week for another show. And then another one, another one. What else are we going to do? We're just going to keep doing it. So, that was the show. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Check out the old Cool Stream Patreon also, if you'd like to.
Check out the gams on that buzz, friend.
And you can subscribe to the Cool Stream Patreon and get the cool podcast also. And I'm trying to look for how to do the credits on here. I'm getting lost. So it's been a good show. I think we can all agree that it's been good and it's been fun. Here we go. Keep them coming. Check out the Cool Stream Patreon. We'll have the Cool Podcast coming out. We'll probably do another bonus episode sometime this week. And it'll be a lot of fun. Then we'll be back next week. And maybe some of this stuff will start to make sense. Some of these crazy storylines going on. There's a lot to unpack. Right? It's a crazy situation. Crazy things going on in the world, too. Hope everyone is staying safe. And continue to watch the Cool Stream. Go on over to YouTube also and watch it there. And like and subscribe, and don't forget to tap the bell icon. Anyway, it's been a fun show. Thanks for watching the Cool Stream. We'll be back next week to have another show. It'll go off without a hitch, and everyone's gonna love it. And we're just gonna wait till this song ends, and we'll end the show, and we get to watch that credits scene. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we'll see everybody next time. And thanks for watching the show. We'll see everybody next time on
The Cool Stream.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching The Cool Stream with Beowulf. This was The Cool Stream with Beowulf.
Woo! Woo!
Text my grumpo.
Stay cool, everybody. The Cookidoris FUFJ.
Woo!
It's The Cool Stream.
Ho! Ho!
Ooh, it's so good.
Oh, yeah!
Beowulf. Thanks, Beowulf. Thanks, Beowulf. Have a good one.
Beowulf.
Beowulf. Thanks, Beowulf. Have a good one.
Dunk your head in the hell toilet.
Look at that. Wow.
The Cool Stream.
Put down your cocks and open your ears.
This is it, gonna rip the else.
Super Proctica la Lugin Goobis Grumpus can bucket shit fuckers spis sip peppers in rough good dash as da 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 do pop a whippio